always call her Sarah."
"I will call her Mama," said Cassie.
I picked her up. She was so light. And Cassie put her head on my shoulder as we walked into the house.
"A man,"
she whispered in my ear. "Do you have everything, Anna?" Sarah wrapped biscuits in a towel. "Give these to Sam." Papa looked over Sarah's shoulder. "Some," he said, "not all." Sarah smiled.
"Papa never gets enough biscuits," said Anna.
Anna tied up some letters with a long ribbon. Min, our orange cat, leaped up, trying to catch the ends. Her mother, Seal, slept in a basket by the fire, opening her eyes every so often to check on all of us. "Justin's letters?" asked Sarah. Anna nodded.
"I read them over and over," she said softly. "Sometimes I feel he's standing next to me."
Everyone was quiet. I used to tease Anna about her boyfriend, Justin. I called him just in time, but not anymore. Justin had gone to Europe to fight in the war, and no one teased Anna now. I think she worked for Dr. Sam because Justin was his son. It made her feel closer to Justin. "Letters," said Papa, his voice low.
"You were the masters of letter writing, you and Sarah,"
said Anna.
"What does that mean?"
asked Cassie.
"It means that they wrote letters to each other before they loved each other," said Anna. "I never got to write letters,"
complained Cassie. Papa smiled at her. "No, you came much later." "You came during an early snowstorm," I told Cassie, "with wind and snow and cold. I remember." "We all remember," said Anna, laughing.
"Did I come with letters?"
asked Cassie. "No," said Anna, "but you can write letters to me in town."
"I will," said Cassie, excited. "I will write you 100 plus 7 letters."
"Here, Caleb," said Anna. She handed me some books. "What is this?" I asked. "My journals," said Anna, "and new ones. It is your job now." "Mine? I'm not a writer like you, Anna," I said. "You'll figure it out, Caleb, 1 page at a time." "I can't." "Everyone's not a writer, Caleb," said Anna, "but everyone can write." Sarah looked out of the kitchen window. "What is it, Sarah?" asked Papa. "I thought I saw something. Someone, maybe, over there." Papa looked out too. "I don't see anyone, but I do see the beginnings of snow, and the wind is picking up. Let's go."
"Snow," said Cassie, "and wind. Will someone be born?"
Sarah and Papa laughed. "Not here," said Sarah. "Not tonight." We picked up Anna's suitcase and packages and went out the door.
"She saw the man,"
whispered Cassie. "Come on, Cass, there's no man," I said. I took Cassie's hand and we went out where the snow was coming down. Sarah looked worried. "Anna, I want you to be careful. There's so much sickness." "I know you worry about the influenza," said Anna. "So many are sick," said Sarah, putting her arm around Anna. "So many have died, and you see the worst of it."
"I love working with Sam," said Anna. "You told me once that it is important to do what you love."
"I said that, did I?" said Sarah.
"You did,"
said Anna.
"You did,"
said Cassie, making Sarah laugh. The snow was falling harder now so that we couldn't see the clouds anymore. "It's so early," said Sarah, pulling her shawl around her shoulders. "It shouldn't be snowing." "There are no rules for winter, Sarah," teased Papa. "This is the prairie, remember? Sometimes winter comes early. If the snow is heavy, I'll stay in town with Jess." Sarah kissed Papa and Anna, and they climbed up in the wagon. Papa flicked the reins over Bess's back, and the wagon began to move off. Snow began to cover the ground. "Anna!" I called suddenly. Anna turned. I ran after the wagon. "I'll write about winter," I shouted. Anna waved. I stood watching Papa's wagon wheels leave small tracks on the wet road. All around me was the soft, surprising sound of snow falling. In the quiet, the prairie seemed larger than ever. "I'll write about winter,"